Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we have a 2v2 non-faction wars on the custom map, the Badland Water Pits. So a very cool map with lots of choke points that are definitely going to help us kind of hold off this green tide that is coming towards us. So you can see my ally here is a main line of Flagellants, some Halberdiers in the back, some Sigmarite Disciples to buff them up, Volkmar the Grim, and a Bright Wizard. He's got some Hellstorm rocket. He's got some Hellblaster volley guns. I always call them the wrong thing. Hellblaster volley guns. With some Knights of the Blazing Sun ready to kind of like spring an ambush and get some rear charges. Over here you can see Sigmar's Sons are going to hold down this choke point, and then I've kind of set up a line for this other side, but I'll be moving this back because they haven't really deployed over there. I do have a Sunmaker. There's a second Hellstorm, oh my god, Hellblaster volley gun. So I got some Tattersouls. I got, of course, my usual Boris and Amber. Got some Free Company Militia here. And you can see, this is one of my favorite tactics. This is not a big enough area for a lot of stuff to pull through. So he's going to have to engage these Flagellants, and then these guys are just going to shoot right in and do some pretty devastating damage if he came around this way. So I'm going to be trying to kind of initiate that tactic elsewhere. You can see I've got another gap over here with the Free Company Militia, some pikemen in the back, and Zendler's Reichsguard to protect my Hellstorm rocket battery. We look at the Greenskins. He's got some Moon Howlers, some Savage Orc Biggins, Squigs, Rusty Airs, Dirkit Squigs, more Squigs, Savage Orcs, Night Goblins, Arrows, Hammer of Gork, Doom Diver. I did not think we were going to be outgunned, but we were definitely outgunned here. To Rusty Airs again, some more Arrows, again just Night Goblins and Savage Orcs, Hammer of Gork, Doom Diver, some Spider Riders, Boar Biggins, and more Boar Biggins. Then they've got Skarsnik over here with some Goblin Big Bosses, and then who's the Lord over here? We've got Grimgore, so the Big Papa himself. So we're going to get this started here. I think my Hellstorm rocket battery is going to start to fire on this blob. Then potentially I'll move it over here. As we try and hold this position when we're outgunned, so we might actually have to charge them here. And you can see this is not going to be the best setup position. You can see my Sigmar Sons are already getting shot at, but you know, if Doom Divers are shooting at these armored infantry, that means they're not shooting at my unarmored infantry, so I will take it. You can see they're just blowing them up, blowing them to bits. Oh, even some moving past. Oh, God. My poor Free Company. So over here you can see I'm getting some shots in with my Hellstorm. Just going to help hurt these very expensive Savage Orc Biggins. Huge Goblin Horde coming up, but it is hidden mostly. And you can see even archers lining up. And just a huge push down this way. My Sigmar Sons are taking a significant amount of damage. This is a 1200 gold unit that is just being decimated. You can see there my Free Company is getting shot as well. Some Night Goblins are going to appear. Squigs coming right in the front. Probably not the best choice. Hellstorm Rocket Battery again taking out a lot of these biggins. This Hellblaster is going to be opening fire as well. And you can see just this huge push coming down this way. Using all of the lines of advance. That is definitely a good move. But you can see the Squig herd here. Oh man, that Photogork almost looked like it hurt their troops more. But you can see the Sigmarite Disciples, 1500 gold unit, took a lot of damage, and so did these Flagellants. So you can see Sigmar Sons coming up, getting just blasted. So I'm going to have to move these Flagellants in as well. Trying to just blob in a little bit. You can see the firing line is opening fire at these guys. My Griffins came over here to kind of help crush this line because I figured there's too many archers here for my Griffins to really be effective. And you can see I'm just blobbing in. Gonna cast a nice Dwellers Below right in here. Gonna really try and help switch this battle in my favor, and you can see the Savage Orcs taking a lot of damage. I'm switching over here to these Savage Orc Arrow Boys. We have essentially crushed this attack very quickly, so now we're going to be able to focus elsewhere. You can see a huge amount of cavalry coming around the side. And you see this, I think there's this Orc Shaman here, was booking it towards my clump right here. And I knew if I let him get over there and I let him Foot of Gork this, that I don't know if we'd be able to win, if we'd be able to hold back this tide. So I came over here and I just dropped my 2 Griffins on him, and I'm trying really hard to not let him get any closer. You can see Grimgor running to help catch up, but Volkmar is going to be helping to run him over. You can see those archers are dealing with my Free Company militia pretty well. Zentler's still in reserve. I see this huge cavalry force coming around. Looks like a Hellstorm rocket battery is running out of ammo, but it's getting ready to kind of switch targets. I think I helped blow apart this guy, so now I'm going to be targeting these archers, doing whatever I can to kind of get back here. And you can see there's nothing we can do against all this artillery, so we just have to take it. You can see these Force Goblin Spider Rider archers are pushing in. I am losing over here, so I decided to come pull up some flagellants, kind of weaken my back defense. Oh my goodness. Just there's so much going on. You can see we got a huge blob over here. We have managed to break this Goblin Big Boss, break that other Goblin Big Boss, and you can see that Orc Shaman. Definitely not good to leave him alive, but we can't really afford to go after him currently. You can see my silver bullets are firing as well. I don't quite know what they're shooting at. Hopefully this Goblin Big Boss. But you can see here, the natural terrain kind of immensely favors me. I'm able to essentially drop 1 pikeman over here and 1 pikeman over here. This right here is impassable terrain. So it's really helping to shore up my defenses. You can see I do have my Tattersouls back here covering this angle, and my Zentler's Reichsguard to fill any holes. So this map definitely favors kind of the entrenched play style. So you can see my silver bullets are firing over there at those Goblin Archers. These Forest Goblin Spider Raiders firing in here. And you can see I'm just trying really hard to get rid of these archers. Yeah, and then another Dweller's Blow is going to be cast here. Start tearing apart this infantry. I'm going to hit them, and then I'm going to charge them in the back, because it's not much danger to my single entity unit, so I'm really just trying to hit them really hard, and you can see they are going to break from this. They're taking a ton of damage. And you can see these Night Goblins are not going to break, but these guys will. Nice job of Trixie Traps on Skarsnik, keeping these guys in the fight. You can see my silver bullets are getting just kind of annihilated by artillery and archers. You can see the Greenskins are slowly coming back over here, but we don't really mind at this point. Hellstorm Rocket Battery, pretty exposed, but this one is still very protected. So you can see I managed to get my pikeman in here, and he's trying to find a way in with these guys. So I'm going to be pulling my Zentlers to kind of fill that gap. But you can see my front line, with the help of my Jade Wizard, is switching in my favor. Just look at the mass amount of blood right there. You can see my Sunmaker still just keeping these guys from coming back. I'm running from Skarsnik just because he's pretty scary. He does 457 armor piercing damage. So I'm going to be running away, targeting some things that will hit me a little bit less hard. You can see my silver bullets just getting annihilated. My Free Company got shot to death. So you can see these guys got over here, but my Sunmaker just used all its ammo, so that was pretty good for me. And now I'm shooting at this Goblin Big Boss, and you can see I'm coming over here. I think I'm going to go try and scare off the artillery, just because they have a ton of ammo left. You can see over here Grimgor is being gunned down with the Free Company militia in the back. This is definitely one of the best ways I've found to deal with Grimgor as the Empire. Free Company militia him, bog him down, and then just shoot him. Over here you can see the Big Boss is going to start routing. Oh man, just look at the immense artillery fire and arrow fire coming in as my poor flagellants get shot to little giblets. You can see these Savage Orcs are routing. And the Griffins just aren't very good at dealing with these goblins. They just can't kill them fast enough. There's too many models for their splash damage to really damage. So there you can see nice banishment coming down on these guys. Still trying to find a place for these biggins. Where are my Tattersouls? Oh, looks like he charged my Tattersouls over here, and they got like decimated. They're at half health. Zentler's Reichsguard coming out. Pikemen coming to intercept. You can see Skarsnik. He's getting attacked by that Jade Wizard, or dueling that Jade Wizard. Wow, my stuff just scares these guys off. They won't stay gone forever, but I'm hoping they'll stay long enough for me to come back, kill the leadership, and then route them off via army losses, essentially. So you can see over here, Goblin Big Boss helping to kind of bring these guys back. The Flagellants losing. Luckily, there are some Halberdiers who are pretty vetted up. And you can see these guys are running out of ammo. These guys have not used very much of the ammo, surprisingly. And you can see over here my free company are lining up some shots on these Forest Goblin Spider Riders. Didn't do the most damage, actually. You can see cleaning up the rest of the stuff. Just trying to get it to terror out so it doesn't keep shooting and then leave. That's essentially my tactic. But you can see I am pretty blobbed up here. You can see already the artillery is back on its stuff. So I stopped it just for a little while, but it's going to be long enough for me to come down on Skarsnik and terrify him. So yeah, at this point it's just clean up, especially with the Volkmar on the field still around. You can see the Skarsnik is going to run. And I just wanted to show off this really cool map. It's not the most fair map, but it is a very cool map. You can see there's still some big uns over here. But I've got enough pikemen and Volkmar and Griffins to deal with it. And so you can see again, just running over here, going to chase off these guys, this time for good, as we kill off Skarsnik. Hellstorm Rocket Battery helping. See Zendler's taking a decent amount of damage from those guys. Dodging a cast there, and yeah, it's just going to be a Pyrrhic victory there for the Empire. So you can see my Jade Wizard getting a ton of kills, my Sunmaker doing work, Boris and the Jade Griffin, or the Amber Wizard, doing very well as well. My poor Tattersoul's getting no kills. You can see Volkmar, Emperor, the Knights of the Blazing Sun. I didn't quite watch what they did, but they racked up a ton of kills. And these Hell's Blaster volley guns did very well. Yeah, you can see Hammer of Gork, 145 kills. This one didn't do very well, but 79 is pretty good. 158 here, 104. Yeah, so it was really just the mainline infantry getting shot apart that helped swing this, and the Night Goblins getting blown up. Oh man, look at this damage. 258, 153, 275. Jeez, and those are only like, I think it's 650 or something for one of these Doom Divers, so incredible. Forest Goblin Spider Riders, nice pick. Don't see them very much in those poor Moonhounders. But yeah, definitely love the Goblin themed army, and great game to both these guys, and hopefully you guys try out the Badlands water pits in your own kind of custom battles. Yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. That's